whatever course you want to create, identify the pain areas of your target audience. So list the pain areas of your target audience, right? So now I will be taking some of the pain areas that you guys have listed, pain and gain, and what are the problem you are solving in the market, right? And then how your customers will gain out of it. Okay. And see, first you have to write whatever way you have written. That is the first stage. Even I started like that, because now I'm going to be giving you some review comments on your work. It is a good place to start. Version 1 is better than version none. Now I'll tell you how to fine tune it and how to orient it. Then how will your customers benefit out of it? That is one, you will see what I'm going to share now, right? Once you have done that, you have to also look at the end outcome, because yesterday also I said people are buying outcomes. What's in it for them? You are attracting their attention by addressing their pain. But the sales happen only when they see outcomes, their outcomes. What outcomes they will get, what's in it for them. In a picture, in a group picture, whom do you look for? If you have 100 people group picture, you look for yourself. People want to know what's in it for them, right? So pain, gain, and system is important because it will help you replicate the result and create a high converting program where there is a strategy behind it, a systematic, scientific, structured, sequential, step-by-step, actionable strategy. Because then that's where the program, your course will go tuck, 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 tuck like this for your audience. Okay. So this is your, what do you say, the personal clarity sheet. Now, what we need to do is we need to pick up one of the pain. Okay. So now this is the main, crux of what we had, how to build a relevant content bank. So now in the flow, it's okay if you can write down your mission statement, it will come from your passion. Okay, that is important. Vision, if you're not able to figure out, don't worry. Values, I'm sure at this stage in your life, you must know the values that you align to, the principles that really matter to you in the life, your revenue goal, your stories, your unique positioning, you're on the right, that all you can do. Now you have identified the target audience and you also know what is the problem your target audience is facing, because you have worked on what is the pain area problem your target audience is facing, right? For example, my target audience, what are the problems you are facing? Lack of digital know-how. I have a course on that. How to go digital, grow digital. How to create online course and sell online courses. 3-stage knowledge business model. How to generate leads. This whole conversion process I am teaching you from scratch, from the foundation. GPS. GPS is the way to find quality leads, right leads, okay, not quality leads. Okay, if you do a free pay Facebook campaign, you will generate right leads. But if you put a price point to it, 199, 99, 499, we have experimented with various price points, right? You get quality leads. Because one paid lead is equal to 100 free leads. One paid quality lead is equal to 100 right leads and equal to 1,000 free leads, junk leads. Okay, so once you have put the pain here, from your pain statements only the gain will come. Okay, it is just the positives of the negatives. Okay, so I'll cover, but your outcomes will be, the dreams and desires of your target audience. What is the end outcome? There is a goal, end goal, and there are means to the goal, right? So your benefits that you list are means to the end goal. So if you are teaching math, so what are you actually doing? Helping, you will write how the child will benefit. The child is going to get score well. It is a very chotu gain. Okay, which is an immediate gain that people can see. But what is the end outcome? Do you think that they will get an edge in their life when they have to take up analytical, when they have to take up MBA, CAT exams or whatever? When the foundation is right, or whatever they do, wouldn't that give them an edge in competitive exams? So should people pay you for scoring well in 5th grade, or should people pay you for giving an edge in competitive exams? So do you see the difference between benefit and outcome? So that is why this lists the end outcome. So I'm going to take the examples, you will get a lot more clarity. And then system also. So let me first finish the content part, and then I'll come back to the system. Okay. So let's, for example, I have actually created some sheets work for you. So suppose you say I'm going to, with whatever you're offering, you say I am going to boost the confidence of the child. One of your gain. Okay. So what is the problem here? The person is solving is that slow learning child are low on confidence. So she has a program for people who are slow learners. So what is the problem of slow learning? The child is low on confidence. That is the pain. Okay. One of the pain. So what we do is, so low on confidence is the pain. So what is the gain? Boosting the confidence. As I said, low on pain. So the gain for that particular thing is boosting the confidence. Right? So now whatever is the gain that you have put there, okay, and if it is an outcome, all the more better. Okay, but first stage is benefit. First put the gain they are getting, whatever you can easily come up with. Okay.